Hello lovely people, I know it feels like an unboxing week. So a few days ago, one person contacted me and a few days later I have a package on my doorstep, and that person is Julian Fisher himself. So for those who don't know who is Julian, first of all, shame on you, how could you? Second of all, I would never imagine in my lifetime that somebody like Julian would contact me directly and say so many good things about what I'm doing with my YouTube channel and everything. So for those who don't know, actually, Julian Fisher is the owner of Audiotech Fisher. So I know what's in the box, and he sent me some goodies to check out. So let's check it out. In the box we have, oh my god, I'm so excited, I cannot contain myself, Helix DSP Pro MK3. We have a Bluetooth HD HEC card, and we have a Conductor, and on top of that, Helix stickers. Oh my god, I'm loving it. Just like McDonald's. I never knew that they make stickers. Can you buy these like somewhere separate? This is amazing. Okay, so Julian, thank you very, very much for all of this. Basically what he said in his message when he texted me, like, I know that you were working with Helix processor before. I had, for those who followed me, I had a DSP Pro MK2, the older version, and he said you have to check out what new things we have, because on my channel I have a lot of people that are using Helix stuff and a lot of people that want to buy Helix DSPs, and they're constantly asking me, how does Helix compare to this? What does Helix do this? How is the Helix new software, the auto tune? How is the Bluetooth and everything? How is the, like, I constantly have messages about Helix stuff, and this is just perfect. So today what's gonna happen, I'm just gonna very shortly unbox everything and just briefly tell you what this is, basically. And there will be probably a series of videos about very different things that all this stuff can do and how good it is. And then the most important thing, I will have to decide, will I run with Helix DSP or the Alpine that I have? Okay, so let's unbox stuff. Let's start with the DSP itself. So this is DSP Pro MK3, which is, I guess, one of the newest processors that they have. It is a 10-channel DSP. It's very similar, like the outside of it, I guarantee, is exactly the same like the Mark II, which I had. However, this is a massive upgrade. So first upgrade is that it runs on ACO, Advanced Processor. So it's like a new platform that runs much faster than the old ones. So with the old ones, I had a director as well. When you want to switch presets, it takes 10-15 seconds to switch a preset. With the new processing thing, it switches just like that, very fast, much faster. We have loads of new features like virtual channel processing. What that is, a lot of people don't know, so we will find out. We have twin DSP power. So basically this is like the DSP. I don't know much about DSPs, like what internals, the processing power and everything, but basically the Mark III has two DSP processors in one thing, so it's basically twice as powerful and twice as fast. This processor has much more stuff happening for it, and we will dive deep into a lot of things. So for example, DSP sound effects, which includes like center channel processing and differential rear fill. I might put a center channel in my car because why not? I'm gonna check out the rear fill as well. I'm gonna try to measure and show you how it looks like. We have all the input stuff. So for this DSP has much more compared to the Mark II, has much more input analyzing, and it's much more friendlier with factory integrations where you can analyze the signal and fix it. So it has an input signal analyzer, it has input EQ and everything, all of that stuff. Automatic time alignment, I did a video about that. Virtual processing, we're gonna have a look at that as well, and all other goodies. I did review quite a few like Chinese DSPs, and I know this is not not a match. Obviously, like Helix is not a match for cheap Chinese DSPs for £100, but I am wondering how it's gonna stack up with the Alpine that I have, the 0850X, which cost kind of similar because the Alpine cost about £800 and it has the controller and Bluetooth included. This cost, I believe, £800 as well, $799, but doesn't have anything included. So you have to buy separate the Bluetooth card and separate the controller. And this is one of the, I don't want to say downsides of Helix, is that it's like a modular thing. So you can buy extras, however they cost as well. So when you combine all of those, like these three things, the price obviously goes up. So price wise, a product such as Alpine that has everything included is kind of cheaper. However, if we're going to compare the quality itself, then probably there's going to be a massive difference. And I am planning to measure when I'm gonna get all the gear from Adam, because to measure this DSP, Scarlett is not gonna be enough. So I'm waiting for Adam to send me stuff, and then I'll be measuring this one, and I'm gonna measure the Alpine, because this, does it say anywhere? You see these numbers? This is not Scarlett numbers. Scarlett, my interface has a much higher distortion than this. And this packaging doesn't lie. So we know that Helix has 8 volts output, and we can definitely trust these numbers that are put here. So let's open the box and see how it looks like, because I'm very excited to see. I know one thing already because I did some reading about this processor. Oh my goodness. I'm happy. I'm happy. Oh, so one thing as well, like some of the stuff that Helix has, it's kind of inside the processor, and mainly it has to do with the input signal. So I think it has like channel gain you can set up inside. I will have to read this through 5. Look at these numbers. It's just ridiculous. So yeah. Sometimes you have to open these, and if you notice, Helix, oh my god, Helix DSPs don't have like a warranty sticker anywhere on them, because for proper like usage, sometimes you need to open up, especially if you want to put like a Bluetooth card on stuff. I'm drooling all over this thing. I'm drooling over it. Oh my god, look at that. Beautiful, beautiful. Is that gold plated? Coax, gold plated. Nice. So we have, like, if you're comparing the Mark II with Mark III, everything is kind of the same. Like this, the outside of it is exactly the same from this side. However, from this side, you can see here is a different port. So one of the complaints, a lot of people were complaining about this, that this is the port for the controller. On the old one, you had like a round one, which was similar to, like, if you remember the old school mouse connectors on the computers, it was something similar to this. However, the new one has a different connector, which is like a Molex but mini, so like mini Molex, and it's much more stable and it doesn't come out. So the old one, you used to, like, you wiggle it and it used to wiggle out bit by bit, and it happened to mine as well. Like I had to, like, once a month at least, or once in 2 months, before I glued it in, I had to actually go to the back of the car and put it back in. So this is an amazing thing that they did, that they redid this connector. It's gonna, oh, it's very, very nice. The other thing I see is this USB, which is USB mini. I would like to see USB-C maybe, because if you're redesigning this, maybe put a different USB cable, because like these cables, to be honest, it's not hard to find, but nobody's using these cables anymore because everybody's using a micro, or nobody's using USB-C, but the printer cable, a lot of the cheap ones use. But yeah, it's fine. I guess on the next one probably is gonna be a USB-C, because why not? And yeah, there's nothing much to look at. It's just, it's beautiful. That's the only thing. So we have this one cable, and we have the cable for the laptop. Mounting screws, cool, minimalistic. Let's have a look at the Bluetooth head card. So this Bluetooth card is the 2nd generation Bluetooth card. The first one was just BT Bluetooth, which had a lower streaming bitrate. So this one is compatible with aptX HD, can support up to 576 kilobits per second. And the older one, I believe it was only, I'm not sure if it's only aptX or only ACC, but it did like only 300 kilobits. So basically this one, the HD version, doubles the bitrate for better quality. Now, it's not gonna match optical or coax going directly from whatever you're playing. However, for daily, this is more than enough. Maybe version 3 is gonna have LDAC support, because why not? That's the future. LDAC can stream much higher bitrate. A lot of people ask, can you buy a HEC card, any kind of HEC card, whether it's a USB card or Bluetooth, can you buy it for a different DSP because this is compatibility? And the answer is yes, because the card itself is the same for all the DSPs. The only difference, as far as I know, and you might correct me if I'm wrong, the only difference is this front plate. So this front plate, depending on the DSP, is going to be different. If I take this out, just like that, and we're going to have it like this. There we go. So I'm just overlaying it on top. I will make a separate video of showing you exactly how to replace it, but it's pretty simple. Just a few screws, and this Helix thing is like, you can twist it. So you can potentially, because I think I did it with the Mark II as well, because it didn't fit my install. So what I did, because I needed everything upside down, I needed my inputs to be on the bottom, and this, so basically you remove everything, you flip it, and you put everything back. So I'm going to do a separate video on how to put the Bluetooth HEC card. Now, this is the HEC itself. Very small. I don't know anything about chips, but it looks cool. So basically slots in. You have this for the Bluetooth antenna. Oh my god, it's so tight. There we go. Bluetooth antenna goes like that. And you have Bluetooth in the DSP. So that's cool. That's Bluetooth. Let's have a look at the controller. This controller is the new one, let's say. So they had the URC3, which had two little knobby thingies, and I had it as well. It's good for the price. It was like £35 or something. That's fine. So this one, the second one is the Director, but that is bloody expensive. It's like £250 or something. And this one costs only £100. £99, I think. And it does everything that the Director can do, it's just without the screen. The problem is that the Conductor doesn't work with old DSPs. So when I found out that this was released, I wanted to buy it, but apparently it was not compatible with my old DSP. So you need the new Aqua platform for this to work on. And this DSP, I saw it in a lot of installs, like Peter from PS Sound exclusively use only this. He doesn't use the Director at all. And I don't know how to take it out. Okay, a long cable with this lovely, amazing plug. The new one, great. I wonder if all the new DSPs have this plug instead of the old one. Comment below, because I didn't check the newer ones. Yeah, I'm gonna take it out later. And this is how it mounts. So it's just a rotary, very nice feel. And click, and you go through all the different options. So it is like literally a manual for this thing. It's such a simple thing, but it can do everything. With different clicks, you can switch the main volume, bass, presets, attenuation, and I think you can do tone control as well. So same on the Director, you have the ability to do tone control, and I think you have on this one as well. And I think the knob looks exactly the same like on the Director, I think. Not sure. One thing is, I know because I tested it on John's car. So John, the one with the Nissan Qashqai that has micro precision, Lee from Platinum installed him a DSP, and I think it was DSP.3, and this Conductor. If you're using a Bluetooth module with this, if you press it twice, it skips the track, I think, and 3 times something else. But basically you can control the Bluetooth play tracks with this one as well, which is very, very cool. I know the Director on the new platform, as well controls all the music, and you can see like the artist playing and everything else. So these three things, man, it's gonna take a while for me to go through everything, because like the new software for this, the version 5, we're gonna dive deep into that one for sure, because it has auto EQ function, it has like a lot of automatic stuff. I know it works with different USB microphones, so I'm gonna be using my UMIC mic just to set the EQ, and I'm very interested to see how the auto EQ works and what it actually does. So I think this was a very long unboxing of these three products, all by Helix. Again, huge shout out and thank you very much to Julian Fisher for sending me all of these cool thingies to check out, and stay tuned for more Helix stuff.